Hello, this video will support your team in building your action plan using the Wisconsin Graduation Rate Improvement Planning Tool. Please schedule approximately 2 hours for your entire team to meet and begin building your action plan. This process is done to build your action plan and identify action steps to implement the planned evidence and research-based activities that your team selected during the needs assessment. To access the action plan, you will first need to go to the Ratings tab. To get to this, you will select the My Toolbox button on the toolbar on the left-hand side of your screen. You will open up your plan by selecting Edit. You will scroll down to the GRIP Ratings and Report tab, and then we'll need to select the Action Plan gray tab. This will open up your team's action plan. In this tab, you will be able to access all of your comments that you used and created during the ratings worksheet. In order to do that, you simply select this small box right underneath Action Plan that says See Comments. As you can see, comments are listed from the ratings worksheet. So we see here 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. Again, here would be where your team has provided that summary of your conversation. This tab will also pull over all of the activities that you selected within your ratings worksheet. As you can see here, shared vision, activity number 3, the district vision is a written document. That was something that we pulled over from the needs assessment. You will use this screen to begin developing your action plan. When you are developing your action plan, your team will discuss the following. 1, the actionable items. What will your team need to do? What actionable items will be needed for the team to complete in order to put this selected activity into progress? It is encouraged that you are very specific in your action steps and that you number them. Again, more specificity around this will help your team take the steps needed to move forward. The next area that your team will discuss is progress measurement. How will this action step be evaluated? What metrics and how frequently? Here you will identify if your action plan has been completed, or if you are in the middle of working on that, you will measure progress of how you are supporting increasing graduation rates within the district. Again, it is encouraged that you are very specific in identifying what progress measurements you will be using in order to evaluate the effectiveness. So you would list how we will measure progress. You will list the frequency and any other pieces of information that would help you in measuring this progress, as this will be something ongoing that your district returns to. The next area that you will discuss as a team is the person or persons responsible. Which team member or members will be responsible for each of the actionable items? Who is going to take the lead to assure the completion of them? Here it is recommended that you list by number associated with the action planning steps that you listed in the first box. Therefore, there may be multiple people supporting this process. However, you can specifically identify who is going to take the lead to assure the completion. You would list the person's name or role under each of these. The next thing that your team will discuss is goal completion. Here you will put a specific date, which will identify what is the goal that you would like to see this specific action step in place and supporting students. When you are complete, it should be noted that you will use the summary of activity progress and accomplishments, as well as the progress rating during your team's quarterly team meetings. You will go through and complete the action steps and be very specific for each of the activities that you put into your plan. As you can see, these were carried over from the ratings worksheet. Finally, your team will go through and respond to the following questions. Is there any additional data that's needed to answer some unanswered questions that we have? Are there people missing from this conversation? As you begin to pull together the action plan, you might note that there are additional staff members or additional team members that you would like to bring into this process. This would be the opportunity for your team to discuss that. When will we meet again? It should be noted that it's very important that your team is frequently meeting to support the implementation of this plan. And then finally, what resources do we need to gather before we meet again? This will allow you to do a short to-do list for your team. Again, it is best because you can be coming back to these questions to list the date of the conversation. So here I would put 8/26/21. That's the date that I am completing this video. However, you would just simply put the date, and then you would put your answers here. Your answers again would be a summary of your team's discussion. As you can see, as I'm typing in here, this does autosave. So when you come back, you will be able to see all of your answers. Finally, before you close this plan out, you will want to hit Save in Progress. This will allow you to be able to save all of the work that you've conducted and come back to it as you are evaluating your action plan at a later time.